Hey everybody, Carl with Hong Kong Slots here. We're at the Rampart Casino, my favorite casino on the west side of Las Vegas. And we're going to do something unusual. It's going to be part of a long series that talks about free play, how to get free play, how to convert points into free play, and how to use it effectively to be able to build on your bankroll. We've got a unique situation here. I've got $4,000 in free play, which for a lot of you may seem like a lot, but for a high limit player, it's about average if you're really a high level player. So we're gonna get on the machine I call El Diablo, the devil. This is the dragon link that drives me absolutely nuts. It's sitting by itself in the high limit room. I had some huge jackpots on it, but ever since it's been punishing me. We're gonna put 4,000 through on this machine, free play, and see what comes out on the other side. So let's do it, see what happens. All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna start with some $100 bets on this particular machine and see what we get. We're gonna play the 4,000 all the way through and see if we can make a profit off of this free play. And remember, we're playing literally the hardest machine in here. I picked it purposely because frankly, it's just been driving me nuts. Now you're going to see me move around denominations too, because if I don't see something happening, like for example right now, I'm gonna move on. But like so, now we got 5 of a kind here of the coins. 1, 2, looks like 3 ways. So we got a hand pay right here. We're gonna have to, they don't have key to credit here, so I'm gonna come back right after I get paid, and then we're gonna keep a tally for you. So we'll be right back. All right, we've been paid now, the 1,400. We're gonna keep track of all the statistics. So as soon as we get down to 0 here, we'll count any hand pays that we have and see how we did. I'm gonna continue with these $100 bets right now. A good friend of mine, Bonsai, basically told me you gotta do backup spins on everything. In this particular case, I'm not quite sure if that was the right strategy. I do move around a lot on, oh, wow, that's pretty sporty. But, you know, I call it the curse of the 5s. Anytime you get a bunch of 5 orbs like that, it means the machine is not in line to pay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some $125 bets. And you can see that amount clicking down there right there. You can get killed super easy if you're not keeping track of what's going on these machines right here. You can see it's just eating me up alive. So now a max bet on 50 cents right here. Now you got 4 of a kind, 270 here is 125. I've had huge jackpots with this particular bet amount. So let's keep riding it a little bit and see what happens. But this machine is continuing to be the Diablo, just totally dead. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move to quarters max bet, which is $125 spins. Look at how fast this money's going away. Do you see that? At this particular rate right here, we'll be done here any second now. And it's not gonna pay. So now what we have to do is we gotta conserve. Let's try $50 at 10 at dimes right here. But this machine continues to be an absolute beast, paying nothing at all. So now I'm gonna go down and do max bet nickels, which is $25. You gotta have a conservation strategy. Look at, we're already down under $1,000 right now on this machine. And we've been doing max bets all the way. So now, really, we've got no option at this point but to stuff this thing, okay? And I'm gonna put this $1,400 in. We're gonna go back to $2 denom, and we're gonna have approximately $2,500 left over, and I'm gonna ride it out on $2 denom and do $50 rolls and see if we can salvage this session. But this is a classic example of one of these machines that's cold as ice. I've seen this over and over again, where you reinvest in these machines and it just absolutely destroys you, takes you out at the kneecaps. Got to be very, very careful. I am playing with free play, so I'm a little bit more cavalier than I would be, but I'm going to restuff with the 1,400. So we are going to have, sorry about this, this bill feed is not going as fast as I would like. Okay, so we're going to recommit now at almost $2,300. We're going to go back up and do $50 rolls all the way out and see what we can do. You got to be super careful, people, doing high limit bets on machines like this. These things are unbelievably moody, and if you notice right now, it's not really throwing up anything. No orbs. We need. It's really super cranky. This machine has been like this, it seems like forever. I played it only because I'm a sadist, I guess. I mean, take a look at this thing. This thing is absolutely not doing anything. So, nothing. No 3-pot bonuses, no nothing. So I'm going to go to dollars, do $50 bets here, see if we can have any hope of pulling something out here. Absolutely horrible. Nothing lining up at all. But this is the reality of high limit slots. You have to prepare yourself emotionally for these kinds of realities. Nothing happening on dollars. See this? Nothing connecting. Now I'm going to go down to quarters, and we're going to do $25 and $37 spins and see if we can get anything to happen. Nothing at all. El Diablo continues to be the devil in disguise. We're down to our last 1,000 here. You're seeing the realities, guys, of what happens when you get on a bad machine. So we'll consider this right here a lesson. If you notice, no denom has been doing anything. This is a classic example of a machine that is either set unbelievably tight, or we haven't gotten a single 3-pot bonus in any denom at all. Right now, nothing. But I guess all content is good content. You have to be able to take the good with the bad. This is an example of ultra bad. But I hope from this, everybody learns more about how these games work and what makes them unique and what to look for when you're playing them. If you see something like this where it's just endless dead spins like this, it's probably an indication that you might want to go home and save it for another day. If you notice, it doesn't matter what denom I'm in or what mode I'm in, this thing's going to take 100% of my money right here. So we're capturing it on film right now. We're going to play it all the way to the end. And if I could bet right now on getting completely destroyed by a machine, I'm going to collect on that bet right here. We're all the way down. It did not pay a single bonus. We're down to 3 spins left with a dragon right here. 2 spins left. 1 spin left and a dragon, which I can bet right now we will not get. Absolutely. See, if I could bet on a loser, we would have been absolutely a winner. So guys, sorry to use this word, but that's an example of a dog shit machine. We put 4,000 in, we got absolutely nothing. We got 1 early on line pay that paid 1,400, reinvested the whole 1,400, and we ended up ultimately on a net basis, upside down 5,400. That's what happens when you get on these machines on the wrong day. So, as I always say, responsible gaming is something we should all be concerned about. If you see something like that happening, run. There's always another day to fight it out. And that's just what we do here at Hong Kong Slots. And remember, win or lose, we came to play.